Hi, welcome back to Spice and Easy.
And?
So,
I'm Alan. Hello, I'm Fiona.
You're not Alan.
No, but that's what you always say.
I'm Alan.
I'm not.
And today we're talking balls.
Yeah, we've already ballsed it up.
Not them kind. Again, get your mind out the gutter. First order of business. Cheers.
Hardly. Coffee. Got a cold. Man flu.
My cold's on the way out because man can cope.
Oh.
She's got slight sniffles and that's it, and she's dying. Blue Moon Belgian White, if you're wondering. I only bought it because it was on offer when I went in Iceland.
Yeah, it looks a bit white. It looks quite cloudy.
That's why it's Belgian White.
Oh, is it? I know nothing. Don't start with that.
Right. Balls.
Yes, lots of balls.
These ones on the table. What we're doing, it's Saturday night taste test. And we're doing it on a Saturday night. But we're not uploading it till Sunday.
Oh, well.
So it's a Saturday-Sunday taste test. And we are doing vegetarian, some I think are vegan as well.
Yes.
I wish they wouldn't call it that because it's a contradiction. Veggie kitchen meatballs. The non-meat meatballs.
Yes, but they're all...
Corn call them vegetarian Swedish style balls.
These are just Swedish style, but the rest are all vegetarian meatballs.
And we're comparing them against two meatballs. So, first one on the list, and the meat ones are from Asda. British turkey meatballs. £2.50 for 12.
No grammage.
Grammage? What's grammage?
625 grams, is it?
I ain't got enough.
Oh no, wait, 400.
Not enough grammage here.
400 grams. This one's 375 grams. These are beef from the butcher's market. That would be Iceland?
Yes.
Oh yes. I don't know how much they were.
Clue, if you want to know where something's from, look on the label. It tells you.
It's not a very big sign.
It is. It's a massive great thing. It's above the door.
Yeah, I'm on about on there.
These are 20 beef meatballs. And these, I think, were £2 or $2.50. All of the veggie ones were cheaper than the meat.
There might be 20 in there, but they're smaller than their 12.
And if you can hear a whirring noise, it's not Zeus again. The oven's on. Ready for these. Next ones.
Vegetarian by Sainsbury's. I would
Are
say...
they vegan as well?
No, just Vegetarian Society. I've just been looking at these bags while you've been faffing. And this one has 25%... Oh, it's this one. 25% salt.
Yes, vegan.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't mind salt.
You don't.
Vegetarian, 20 meat-free meatballs are vegan as well. Next one.
Bird's Eye
Do
Green.
your job, woman. You've only got the sniffles.
Bird's Eye Green Cuisine. These ones.
It's not man flu, it's just a cold.
Actually, it's 25% of your daily intake. Look, 1.5
Well,
grams.
enough of the salt.
I'm just telling you, because you have
Just,
loads.
just salt's good for you.
These are meat-free Swedish style balls.
Are they vegetarian or vegan? Well, they're vegetarian, but...
Yeah, I believe they are. What's that? Suitable for vegans.
Right, now, bear in mind, Bird's Eye's chicken dippers. These are plain ketchup,
Oh, yeah.
because the Bird's Eye.
Yeah.
Next one.
Asda vegan, vegetarian meat-free balls, delicately seasoned with a pinch of black pepper. High in protein, low in fat. How much?
Yeah.
You remember?
No, the dearest was £2.
That's them ones, weren't it?
Yeah.
These are meat-free veggie kitchen meatballs, suitable for vegans, high protein, high fibre, low saturated fat.
So all of the veggie ones are vegan friendly as well?
Yes. Well, they won't be, will they?
No, that's why I said all of the veggie ones.
Yes, but as well as
You're
what?
not listening.
You
You're
said,
cold in your ears as well.
yeah. You said
What?
as well. As well as what?
Hello! My nose is nearly cleared. I'm nearly back.
It's going to be bloody in a minute.
Suck the dog on her.
Yeah, he loves me.
One lift of his leg and and that's it.
You're
You're out the
clear the
room
room.
straight away. So that's what we're doing. We're going to whack them in the oven. These will probably be a bit longer. All the veggie ones are 15 to 18 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll put these ones in for
These ones will
10
probably
minutes.
take 18 minutes because they're smaller. It's those that's going to need a
Yeah,
head start.
10 minutes, and then we're going to line them up, a couple of each to try, and we've got a chilli made. We're whacking some of these in for a snap.
Yep, deep.
Bear in mind they're going to be done in the oven, so they may, if we say, oh, they're a bit dry, it's because they've been done in the oven, not been fried. So I'll squirt them with oil and ignore us if we say, oh, these are a bit dry.
But they all say cook in the oven.
Mm.
Oven
So
cook.
all of them done in the oven. They're going to be on separate trays as well for anyone, if anyone's wondering, so that the juices from these doesn't go onto those, so we get the proper flavour of those.
Yep.
So we've now got to put them in the oven, write down which is on which row.
Yep. Let's do it.
And
Get your beer.
away we go. We go cold.
No, I
You
haven't
didn't see
said a
me
word.
complaining.
Did nothing but complain. I haven't complained. You're just making a big deal out of it.
Balls.
It's all balls. Let's get going. Back in a minute.
I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
should be back in a minute. So, job done. We've been in 20 minutes-ish. Little visitor smelt them. I don't know if you can see him. He's looking at my beer. He's looking at these. He's looking at them more. Right, what we're going to do is try the meat ones, because we know what they taste like, the turkey meatballs and the beef, but that will give us the texture. So, turkey first. Hello, turkey. Look at this. Yeah, I'm sure you can see that. I've never been fed. I do like turkey meatballs.
So does he, by the looks of things.
The beef ones, I will say, they're beef meatballs. They go a bit flat, don't they?
Yeah, but they were far smaller to start off with, but you got a lot more in the packet.
Do you prefer Tesco's? A little bit. Just keep it quiet. Right. So, they're lined up on the tray. First looks, I would say, Veggie Kitchen ones, by the way, we didn't say, are from Farm Foods.
Which one's a Veggie Kitchen? That one?
Them.
Oh, the first one. Yep.
And also, no, we've not bodged up the paintwork on the walls. We've got a chandelier that she wants to swing from. There's a song in there.
That won't hold me. No.
I want to.
No.
Sure, you know which one I'm on about. And it's casting shadows everywhere, so we're going to replace that because it looks like she's done the decorating and it's all blocky. Although it does work like that because she just stands at that end of the room and chucks the paint at it out of the tin. Anyway, on the looks, the Veggie Kitchen from Farm Foods and the Asda ones do actually look like meat.
They do.
That looks like beef, which is the bird's eye.
Yep.
So worried about them ones after them chicken dippers.
They're the most fattening out of all of them.
So let's start from the right because I think those two look nice. Oh, and another thing. There would have been an out white. All right, you're white. You're white. You're white.
He's not alright. He needs
No,
some more.
I'm starving. You're white in the back. Who's that?
Norman Wisdom.
No,
I don't know.
it was Michael Barrymore, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we won't
Yeah.
go into that.
No, we won't.
There would have been an outright winner over all of the veggie ones and over the meat ones because I prefer them over any of these before I even tasted them, and that is the corn Swedish style balls. I would sooner have those in a curry than any meat. Just love them, and they've got nice herbs and flavour in. But as you probably know, if you eat those and you're vegetarian, you can't get them. I emailed them, and they just said, "Get stretched." That was it. No, they didn't. They said, "Yes, I am correct that they are currently out of stock, and they're working as hard as they can to get them back in stock." They didn't say why or nothing like that, but just that they were trying.
It was an ingredient, or just that
No, it just said they're currently out of stock and they're working as hard as they can to get them back in stock. So, don't know why, but they've not discontinued them as I heard. So, that would have won outright. I know it now. But anyway, Sainsbury's. That's those ones there. So let's try them. Texture's not bad actually.
No, it's alright.
I wouldn't know. Such a pig he is.
Doesn't smell too spicy. I quite like that.
They're a bit, you'd say, studgy. But they're not bad, they're edible. But there's not a lot of flavour in there. Not a lot of herbs and
My belly.
spices. I don't think, anyway.
No, but if you were putting that in something like spaghetti bolognese, it would take the flavour on.
But I would eat them if you put them in something, bolognese or whatever. Those are both them, aren't they?
Yeah.
So just to check. What do you think? I don't know. What was it? You thought you bit me then, didn't you? Yeah, look at the panic on his face. I just bit you.
We're not going to get any more. That's what he was moaning about.
Even he don't know they're not meat. They are nice.
They're not bad.
They're nice. Bit stodgy compared to meat. It's not as firm. And not as much herby and spicy flavour coming through. You would need a nice sauce so that you...
Yeah, you would, yeah.
But anyway.
It's got herbs in though. You can.
So at the minute, that's winning.
Well, that's the only one we've had.
Now then, bird's eye. Not chicken dippers. Fingers crossed, bird's eye. Texture wise.
These are supposed to be comparison to beef, I think, because they're a lot darker.
They're a bit softer, squelchy than the Sainsbury's ones.
Yeah.
Don't seem as firm. Smell alright.
They taste sweet. No, they're not for me.
Again, not a lot of flavour, but there's something at the back I can taste, and I don't know what it is.
I think it's tofu. I think they might be made with tofu. No, soya. I bought vegetarian kebab meat, and it was made from soya, and they taste very similar to it.
Yeah, but that was like chewing on bricks because you
Yeah, but that
overcooked
was
it.
my fault.
Oh dear. See this knife? That's what
Very
kebabs
crispy.
was like when it was cooked. Now, them, they're not as good as the Sainsbury's, straight off.
No.
They are a bit stodgier. I wouldn't say I wouldn't eat them again if they're in the sauce, but it's definitely when you swallowed a taste from something, and I don't know what it is, and it's not a
Those first
pleasant
ones I would.
taste.
I'd make kebabs out of those and all sorts, but that one I wouldn't.
It's not a nice aftertaste. I don't know what it is. Well, I wouldn't say they're disgusting. They're just not as good as the Sainsbury's ones. Next one, Asda. Bit firmer. On par with Sainsbury's.
They're not herby at all.
No, I think all of these are going to be the same. Because you've tried those, you're not going to get the flavour unless they've got, which is why I like Quorn. Because Quorn, I can't get my words out, Quorn put a lot of herbs in, and I think there's some spices in, and they have actually got a nice flavour as well, which is why I like them. But when I've just had that, there's something texture that tastes like you've got gristly bits, as you say. Well, not grizzly bits, what do you say? Yaki bits.
Mm.
There's something in there texture-wise. And try it again. I think there is.
Well, you can see it, look.
It's actually got, even though I don't like the after. Oh, it's done it again. I don't know if you picked that up. Oh, yeah.
Don't give him any more then.
Wasn't me. Even though I don't like the aftertaste on the bird's eye, I would actually have them over these myself, because there's something texture-wise in these that I don't like. They're firmer, but none of them up to now have had much flavour.
No.
I would so wish we could have got the corn ones, but I don't know which you prefer. But at the minute, I think Sainsbury's are the best, followed by Bird's Eye, followed by Asda.
Spot on.
Bird's Eye, you're not last, and you ain't been completely slated. Now, Veggie Kitchen from Farm Foods, and I think these were the cheapest, weren't they? Texture is all right, firm.
Sorry.
Will you stop it, mister?
It's a bit of soya, I believe.
That's the closest texture to me to think out of all of them. I don't. And there is, again,
my belly. I haven't had my dinner.
Your stomach is back end with my beer. Just want to do that. I clear the taste out and try another bit of that, because I think these were the dearest.
I prefer them. They're my favourite. Texture and taste.
I think if you did a blind taste, so you didn't look at it and nothing, and you didn't know what you were eating, and you just said, here's a meatball.
Try it.
Apart from you wouldn't get that meaty taste, forget the meaty taste, you'd think that was meat.
Texture's good.
Again, not a lot of flavour. They do need to add some spices or more herbs to them. But bearing in mind, you're having it in a sauce normally, so you just have the texture and the flavour of the sauce. So, put that. You had full one?
No, you've had 1.5.
Oh, you better eat that. Right, we'll go back to the Asda. I bet you can't smell, can you?
No, it's sticking it under my nose.
Now, the Veggie Kitchen is that one. Slightly firmer and a better texture when you're eating it. Smell-wise, I need to burp and I can't. Smell-wise, the Asda actually does smell, not meat, but it has got a smell to it of whatever they're putting in there, and it's not a bad smell. That smell was nice. Again, I think if you just smell that, you just think it was cheap meat. That's the Veggie Kitchen one.
Yeah.
Try it.
Well, you've had your fingers all over it now.
Yeah, you might catch my cold.
A bit late now.
Need to try this one again. So you know what? Now I've just had that one, and I've tried that. Try that now. I can't actually taste the herbs or whatever in. And now I've had those, I ain't not got that aftertaste to it. That tastes better after I've had them. To me, anyway.
Still not my favourite. It's still got a twang. Funny taste at the. And it seems a bit slimy in your mouth. Perhaps it's because it's more fattening. Don't start that. Might be oil.
See them? So not bad, not far off that. So texture.
Yeah. Don't give him any more of that.
Turkey's good for dogs. Good for my bum, Daddy. Right. I know what corn tastes like, and I can say corn would have won this by a mile.
Yes, definitely.
And it would have won over the meat as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, first thing, on the meatballs, on the non-meat meatballs, and change your packaging. Don't call them meat. If I were vegetarian, I would be offended that you're calling it vegetarian meatballs.
Yes, they all just say that apart from one. It said meat-free balls.
But anyway, so out of the 4, which would you say is your last?
Last. Asda.
Would you?
Yeah.
Right, as the last. Is that still some left of the Sainsbury's?
Yep.
Texture-wise,
That's why I put Asda last. For the texture.
I didn't like. There's something in there. It was like if it was me, I'd say it's got gristly bits in. I don't know what it is, but oh, that's a tough one because it's one of them. I'm going Asda purely on texture when you're eating it.
Yeah, mine was texture.
So yeah, I agree. Asda. Third to last.
Bird's eye, I'm afraid.
I agree as well, purely because it's a bit softer, and there is that something in it, and I don't know what it is.
It's got an aftertaste, and it leaves your mouth a bit.
Don't get me wrong. I think if you had it in a hot curry, because I do anyway. I love meatballs in a curry.
And stew it would be nice because it would be in place of
Yeah,
lamb.
and you can if you add it in something that's strong tasting sauce, it'll be all right. Do you agree? No, he thought he'd bit me again. It's because his mouth's that big. No, I can't. Boy. Well, that didn't last long, did it? Lie down. Muppet. So, we agree Sainsbury's last, or was it Asda last? Followed by Sainsbury's third. No, Bird's Eye.
It was Bird's Eye. And then the next one is Sainsbury's.
Yeah. Asda last, Bird's Eye third, Sainsbury's second.
Yeah.
And the cheapest shop out of all of them, which is Farm Foods.
Yeah.
Veggie Kitchen.
Wins again. Farm Foods.
It must be their own mate.
I don't know.
It's called Veggie Kitchen, meat free, from Farm Foods. And that wins.
Yeah.
Out of the veggie ones.
Yeah.
Definitely. But as I say, corn would have wiped the deck with all of them.
It would. But we do have a recipe from corn to try to make them, so...
But even corn ones, though, would have been the most expensive. They're on offer at £2. They're normally about £2.50, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, corn's not cheap.
Such a naughty boy, ain't you? I know.
He's not the naughty one. He's begging, but you're giving.
I know. Stay. That's it.
Who does that make naughty then?
Now, next question. Forget calories, fat, salt, anything.
Yeah.
Would you sooner have any of those over the meat, and why? If you would. Or would you sooner have the meat?
If I didn't have health issues, I would have the turkey.
Yeah, same here. Out of all of them, including the meat, I would have sooner had turkey.
Yeah. But meat once a week, I'm not having meatballs. I want something better.
And do you know what?
What?
those veggie kitchen ones from Farm Foods would have come second before the beef.
Mm.
I think I'd sooner have the turkey meatballs than any of them. Then it would be those veggie kitchen meat-free balls from Farm Foods.
Yeah. And then beef.
I don't know. I don't know if the Sainsbury's, I think I'd sooner have than beef. I've gone off beef. Greasy. It might be different if we'd have got, I don't know if you can buy them, like you can mince, below 5% fat.
No, I think you'd have to make your own.
Then it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
But standard cheapo price match, then I think I'd sooner have, talking about across the board, turkey, veggie kitchen from Farm Foods, Sainsbury's, then the beef, and then the rest of the veggie free ones. But if you are 100% vegetarian, apart from, I suppose you're used to them, so they're all acceptable. But if you just turned vegetarian this morning and thought, I need meatballs, and you were going for these, you might change your mind about being vegetarian if you had the bird's eye or the Asda.
But if you know no better, you'd think that's what they like.
If it was in a good, spicy, tasty sauce, I don't think you'd mind. So
you wouldn't sit there and eat just meatballs, would you?
No, they're going to be in a sauce. And I think I wouldn't eat any of those again. But I would look for the first two rather than the third and the fourth.
Yeah.
If I could, I'd get the first two, because I think I'd sit there and keep saying, I don't like these bird's eye ones, and I don't like these Asda ones.
I think the bird's eye ones have got a place. Like you say, if you've got them in something nice, spicy,
I think we have had the Asda before in a sauce, and they were okay.
We had them on holiday.
But the bird's eye, I just don't think I'd like that aftertaste, because I think it's going to be there.
Yeah, but if it was a cracking hot curry, you wouldn't notice it.
So, don't be put off. They're all passable.
Nice.
But we've got to be picky or we can't get a winner. So
no, not like me. 2 number 2s, 2 number 1s.
You have quite a few number 2s. Apart from in a race, and then you just have a first and a third.
Yeah.
First and a tie for third. Veggie Kitchen. Sainsbury's, Asda, Bird's Eye, and then on meat.
Yeah.
Job done.
Don't.
Gone. But turkey ones are nice.
Yeah, they're the better ones out of all of them. No, you wish you hadn't. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. With coffee.
I think if I was to say, right, I'm going vegetarian, what would you miss most?
Bacon for me.
It'd be bacon, and I think I'd struggle with the Christmas dinner. Don't think I could find anything vegetarian-wise that would make me think, hey, it's Christmas dinner.
No, but you could have a lovely pudding, couldn't you? Because you wouldn't have had much dinner. I could live with that. So Christmas dinner's not all it's cracked up to be. It's a roast dinner.
I think it would be bacon, because these vegan and veggie bacon strips are just like
they're
chewing on my insole.
Yeah.
It would be the turkey purely for Christmas dinner. Even though I moan it's going to be an upset stomach and I always sounds at it, but it's Christmas dinner, so it's got to be turkey. Well, that could be the Brussels as well.
Or the amount.
Yeah. I don't know what else. I've missed most if I said I was going veggie. I think a lot of the time is if you're told by your doctor you've got to go veggie, or you've said I'm going to go veggie, you then start thinking I want meat. Whereas if you've built up to it and thought I'm going to cut that out, and then eventually you cut all your meat out, I don't think you'd miss it as much.
I think it depends on your reasons and how dedicated you are. Because you can have some really lovely We have for that vegetarian Rogan Josh we did. I didn't miss it. Didn't have me eating.
I didn't see that with yours. Right. That what?
I'm not saying it again. You should have been listening.
I was feeding him.
You moan I
He's
don't
not
listen.
eating today.
That vegetarian Rogan Josh. You didn't miss that it hadn't got me eating.
The only reason I thought I don't mind it is because I put citrus potatoes in it.
Oh.
If they have not been in it, and it was just the other veg with not them in, then I wouldn't have liked it. Because I like my spuds and I love cypress spuds.
Well, I didn't miss it.
But it would have been nice with these in, then I wouldn't have minded.
Yes.
With these veggie meatballs, veggie meat style, meat free
Yes.
meatballs.
Yeah.
So that's it. JD, are you going to leave a passing?
He's already done it.
No. Well, I think you can see him. Right, come here. Come here. Let's see. Come here. Come here. Up. Up.
Can't reach.
Do you want to get a kiss for that? That's it. Go on then. Kiss in the shower at the same time. Go on then. It's all gone. So that's it. You've seen the dog. He's the star of the show. What do you mean? Was that a... Of course. And you've had your winners, your first, your second, your third, your fourth, your meat, and we ain't had a tea.
No.
So we're going to whack we're having the meat ones in it, aren't we, just to use them up, because the veggies are back in the freezer. We won't be buying any more meat this week, because we're living on veggie meatballs and still chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was talking then, because it talked over him.
Yes.
And you know what he did. So, cheers.
I've got a bit.
You
Cheers.
go steady with that, you'll be wobbling. Taste test review done. We'll catch you in the week with some more. Bye for now.
See you soon.